Welcome in, everybody. It is November 7th, Friday night, November 7th, 2025. It is the 7th episode of BodySlam.net's podcast tour of Japan. My name is Max Ditterberg. I'm joined, as always, by Black Hawk here every single Friday from 7 to 8, talking all things Japanese wrestling. Again, guys, sorry we had to postpone last week. Halloween night. I don't think anyone was going to be tuning in for a 7 o'clock podcast on Halloween night. I was out at like 5:30 and people were already trick-or-treating, so I can only imagine 7 o'clock. So but we postponed, but luckily we still have a lot of things to cover today from all the big shows. We're going to be talking about Iyo Sky, Mayu Iwatani's match from Marigold a couple weeks ago. We'll break down that match. New Japan has a lot of news. Super Junior Tag League is over. Regular Tag League is getting underway in 2 weeks. We'll break down that next week, but some Tanahashi rumors are coming out. Wrestle Kingdom matches have already been finalized. A couple of them, we'll break down that as well. And then the Noah Grand Prix kicks off tonight. So in the early wee hours of the morning, as they say. So we're going to preview some picks on who we think could go deep in Noah's Grand Prix. So welcome everyone to episode 7. Black Hawk, how you doing tonight on this Friday night?
We're doing good. We got a lot to cover, a lot to talk about. Should be a very, very fun episode today.
Yeah, I think everyone is doing tournaments too. Even Stardom has their tag league going on as well. Megan Bain involved in that, which is really cool. AEW establishing a national championship, which will be defended in New Japan. Yep. So we have so much to get into that we probably can't get into all of it today, but we're hanging down the home stretch. And for Japanese pro wrestling fans, when we're getting close to the end of the year, that is usually the WrestleMania season to compare to WWE. This is the home stretch of feeling like we're heading to a big crescendo. It's just weird because it's the start of the year where it kind of ends, but that's where we're at. So Black Hawk, I'm going to let you choose. Where do you want to start today's podcast?
Let's start with Marigold, talking about Iyo Sky and Mayu Iwatani.
Yeah, let's do that. So before we actually get into this topic, guys, if you're currently watching us anywhere on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps Body Slam's algorithm here, so we can meet some new fans to join us here at bodyslam.net. If you're currently watching us on YouTube, thank you. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have live reviews every single night. Follow us on TikTok, Twitter as well. And the last thing I'll promote is our Patreon. We just hired a new Victor, hired yesterday, already with the story today. Really cool. So please subscribe to Patreon for Body Slam. Really will help us grow even more. We're growing so much as the weeks go by. So please subscribe to our Patreon so you get the up-to-date pro wrestling news as it comes in. So, and also please comment away. We usually have a lot of commenters. Makes the show so much more fun. So if you're watching us, please comment away. And here's Moxley joining us as always, straight off Super Tag League. Welcome to another episode of House of Tour of Japan. Yes, House of Torture. We'll get into House of Torture, who are the junior heavyweight champions winning Super Junior Tag League. We will break it all down later here on the show, Moxley. But thanks for joining us. We'll keep the comments coming in. But let's get started with that big match between Iyo Sky and Mayu Iwatani. Iyo did a match for Marigold the previous year, so her second straight year back in Japan. WWE was in Japan a couple weeks ago, so I think she stayed to do the match and then came back over to do this other stuff in the States for WWE. But first of all, what are your thoughts, Black Hawk, as we get into this match between Iyo and Mayu Iwatani?
I thought it was a fantastic match. I saw a lot of people comparing it to the match last year and saying it was worse. I thought this one was fantastic. I thought they were both great in their own way. This one has a lot of history behind it, as they were former, tag team partners and tag team champions in Stardom.
Yeah,
incredible match. It feels like a long-awaited moment for Joshi wrestling and Japanese wrestling fans. And last year's felt more almost like a passing of the torch for a new promotion someone who was so popular on another promotion, giving them that, hey, this is a new place to be if you are a woman in Japan wanting to wrestle.
Yeah.
You're just supported by Iyo Sky. So this one was different than last year's, but I thought the match itself was great. I didn't get to watch the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I did see Minoru Suzuki and Megaton.
Why did you do that to yourself?
That one just I just happened upon that one. Thought it was hilarious. It was only like 6 minutes, so it wasn't like a whole lot of time waste, but it was very fun to watch. But I do have a quick bone to pick with Wrestle Universe. So if they're listening, I don't like how you do your pay-per-views.
Yeah, go into your rant here.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but any pay-per-view that's done on Wrestle Universe is only available for 3 weeks. You have to pay for it, and then after that, it basically becomes lost media because they don't upload it again to Wrestle Universe, which is crazy. Like Marigold only has one pay-per-view event a year. And we could talk about in a second. They did up it to 3 for next year, but they only have one event a year, one pay-per-view event a year. They're only doing one big show a year. And in 3 weeks after the show, no one can see it again, even if you paid for it.
Which is crazy.
If you paid for it, it just, you spent $20 and now it's gone. You got to screen record the show. I mean, he's not wrong.
No, you do, because if that's the beauty of pay-per-view. I mean, at least I'm gonna sound old, even though I'm not. But like back in the day, that's the whole point of buying a pay-per-view was you would spend $30, $40, $50. But the good news is you would get to have it whenever you want.
Yeah.
Especially like on HBO Max. If you want to buy AW pay-per-view, you have that on your Max subscription now for the rest of the time.
Exactly. And so like I don't get the point of doing this at all, especially in this digital age. I assume at some point somebody will have the full event uploaded somewhere. It happened for Grand Destiny last year. I think it was about a week or two after somebody had the full thing uploaded, I believe, to Tokyo Video, where you could watch it. But this one, I've been checking for the last couple of weeks. It hasn't made it on anything yet. But I think I just don't understand that move at all. Like it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Because like that's their big show. Like you want people to come in and
it's from 1980.
Yeah, PWG Marigold.
I agree. I think especially we talked about this. I think our first podcast episode, what it would take for some of these other promotions to become more mainstream in the culture of pro wrestling. And these are like the reasons. Like Marigold had a huge chance, right? Where, and especially we talked about this too. They did main event the show, Iyo and Mayu. And I think we were talking. I think originally it was with semi-main. It was the second to last match. They moved it to the main. Even though again there was no title on the line or anything like that. But we talked about how this is a golden chance for WWE people to be okay. Iyo Sky's wrestling. She's my favorite wrestler. Let's see the whole show. But because of the model, right, that they have constructed where you pay, that it's gone, people more likely are going to watch it. First of all, not paying for it, catching it on YouTube, which again doesn't benefit Marigold. And then plus you're not getting them a chance to see your actual talent on the show. So it's a frustrating model. And some of these places have subscription services like New Japan, Stardom have those subscription services, and those shows are always on there. But again, even subscription services in today's climate, it's so tough and competitive, right? So do you think the option just for Marigold is just to keep it available full time, or what do you think if you're Marigold? More likely this relationship's going to continue. So let's say next year they do another match with Iyo Sky. What do you think should be their goal to make it a more widely seen show?
I think best course of action is following what Noah's been doing. They do theirs through Abema, and I think that's a partnership that they have outside of Wrestle Universe. I know Wrestle Universe and Abema work together,
Mm-hmm.
but they might only work with a select few of the brands on Wrestle Universe. But with Abema, it's 2 weeks. Or no, it's a week. You pay for the event. It's cheaper on Abema. I think the Noah event was only like $15.
Yeah.
You get it for a week exclusively, and then they live stream it on Wrestle Universe a week later, and then it's available forever. So like waiting a week is not bad for an event, but then you have it forever. Iyo Sky is a huge name in the wrestling world to
Yes.
begin with. I would assume that Wrestle Universe would want people subscribing to watch Iyo Sky face off in Japan. I would assume that Marigold wants people watching their show because Iyo Sky is on it.
Yep.
And falling in love with Marigold and continually watching Marigold. So the whole 3-week then delete behind a paywall kind of just doesn't make sense. Yeah, 3-week then delete. Yeah,
I like that. I agree. Even like Noah, for example. Even like Noah. The holdup of why does it take a week after the event to have these people? We live, at least I'm a sports guy who, at least with like mainstream, like with not wrestling, I can't record sports. Like for me, it's like not my bones to record a sport. Like if it's happening live, it's happening. Wrestling, I always, like for TV shows, not pay-per-views, I record usually. And Jesse, I see your question on Tanahashi. We're literally going to get to that right after we get this talk about Marigold.
Yeah.
And great question. We'll talk about that as well. And Monty JBL doing his WrestleMania 21 entrance out of someone's home. He's had a weird week. JBL's done some interesting stuff on the indies lately. But
I think he was talking about the sirens.
Oh yeah, the siren. I know. I was like walking home last night. There was like 2 fire trucks came right by. Now I'm very sorry that took over the screen. Talking Blackhawk. It was not an alert that you were saying anything wrong or dire need of anything, but I do think Mayu is, I think, the most famous non-states women's wrestler. I really do think she's so good. I thought the match was incredible. 25 minutes, I think they went, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me see, I got it pulled up. 26-28.
Yeah, so amazing match.
Pretty good one.
I just love Iyo. Sometimes Io's good when she does she goes so quick into the moonsault. But I kind of I don't know if it's because Tiffany Stratton kind of does the same move and does it so quickly, but Iyo is now taking her time. I think it makes the move hit a lot more. That she's not, stepping on the person and already hitting the move like she used to do that. Especially towards an end of a long match, it hits home when she's standing there looking around. Then she hits the top rope moonsault for the finish.
Yeah,
which I really appreciate. Again, Iyo for me has been the best in-ring performer for WWE this year.
100%.
She's been incredible this year. And I do love Mayu. I love her in Stardom, and I think she's a huge catalyst why people want to watch Marigold now. Is her. I do think it was a missed opportunity because, again, here we are weeks later. No one's really talking about the show anymore, right?
Yeah.
And it kind of became a blip instead of a major impact at EO. It became a show very much for the niche. And I don't mean even more niche than the typical WWE thing. And that's what I want to say, which is I'm not the biggest fan so far of the TNA NXT partnership, but the thing it got right is for these TNA pay-per-views, they're bringing in the casual WWE fans being interested on the show, right?
Correct.
That's the next goal, I think, for these other companies, right? It's different for AW because it's, not WWE. Those fans very much also watch stuff like New Japan and CMLL for the most part. But I think the next step for WWE is let's make our casual fans interested in Marigold. Now, obviously, the difference is Marigold is taking place in the wee hours of the morning, so it is a commitment to watch live. But but I think there needs to be a happy medium on getting casual fans as interested in these TNA pay-per-views as Marigold. I think there's an opportunity there, especially for women's wrestling, which has become so popular now in the wrestling zeitgeist. I don't know. That's what I think. Blackhawk. I don't know.
No, yeah, I completely agree. I was thinking about this earlier today. AEW and New Japan and CMLL have done a really good job of making it feel like Japan itself is not that far away.
Yes.
And we can have people move in and out frequently. Like Tomohiro Ishii, he's on New Japan a lot. He's on AEW a lot. He's between both constantly. And then Gabe Kidd, being part of the Death Riders and Bullet Club.
And look at World Tag League, like Lance Archer is in World Tag League this year.
Yeah. And so WWE has done a horrible job of making it feel like even AAA is close and like things could be moved and
they are.
People could be in different places.
Casual fans are watching the AAA pay-per-views for sure.
Yeah, they're watching for sure. But when you go to like a Raw, you're not gonna think or feel anything about AAA. And the same goes with Japan. It feels like they've kept Japan at like an arm's length, and they're working together, but they're also they're like a world away. And so they're only sending excursions. They're only sending a handful of people maybe once every now and then. Yes, I do agree that they should do more promoting their partner shows. 100%.
I do. I think they do. I think, now to be fair, I think they do a good job with AAA, but it's also because they own the company.
Own AAA. Yeah.
And Dom is the champion. So as long as Dom is one of the most important characters on the show. So when he's on the show, he has that championship, and that makes people want to tune into AAA shows. Now, will that be the case if Dom loses the title to a AAA talent? Like if the Kingo wins back the title, are people going to tune in now for the next AAA pay-per-view if it's no Dom?
Yeah, I don't think so.
So I think they didn't do. I think TNA, they've done a good job of getting the casual WWE fans interested in those shows. I do think they've done a good enough job with TNA. I just think AAA, as of now, they're doing a good job. But you're right, Marigold, they didn't promote Iyo at all on any of these shows.
No.
Like she's on Raw, and they don't say, well, she had a great match back in Japan against Mayu Iwatani. Like they just don't bring that up. So
yeah, not promoting Hank and Tank as possibly being in the Tokyo Dome. It's crazy too. But that's like the thing is they might mention it on NXT. Like when Yoshiki Inamura was there, they mentioned Noah a fair amount if he was on screen. But as soon as they send somebody over, they don't talk about anything else. Like they just say, they're like Hank and Tank is back. They'll be like, oh, they went to Noah.
No, they'll say they went to Japan. I thought they all.
Yeah, they just went to Japan. Yeah, and then and so it's just like they aren't doing anything to help these companies. And I've seen that WWE and Marigold are very happy with how these Iyo Sky matches are going, and they want to send more people over in sort of an excursion style to Marigold.
Yeah.
Now, who that would be, don't know. When it would happen, no idea. Will it actually happen? No clue. But I am a little. I do wish they would work a little bit more interchangeably with each other instead of, one person goes for 3 weeks and then they never talk. Neither brand really talks about them ever again outside of, referencing a match that somebody else had with said person.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And we're saying this because we love the match, right? And we want more people, mainstream wrestling fans, to know there's this great Japanese wrestling going on. So
yeah,
it's definitely a predicament. I think now they are in the early stages of this. So right,
yes,
so you only go up from here, right? When you're looking at the predicament here. But I believe it'll get better, but I still think Japan's such a tough sell for people to stay up in the wee hours of the morning, commit to watching a match live. It's tough. I totally get it. As someone who watches Japanese wrestling, I always stay up for Wrestle Kingdom is like the only time Tank Ledger main evented a Korakuen Hall unless he booked in that.
Yeah.
He won't though.
No, he won't.
Wonder if Booker T even knows what Korakuen Hall is. Let's just be
No,
honest.
he's too busy looking at cheeks.
He really is. And saying words I don't want to repeat on the air here is what I want to say. Anything more you want to say?
Yeah,
Marigold?
just a few other things in relation. Mayu Iwatani is challenging Takamori Iroha. I hope that's how you say it. Iroha, the GHC Women's Champion. I don't believe they have a date set for that just yet, but she has laid down the gauntlet. I would have assumed it would have been at a Magic Monday event, but those are finished. So, and we didn't get the match. So I don't really know when they're going to do that. But Takumi is Takumi. I think it's Takumi. Takumi. Takumi?
Yes, Takumi, yeah.
Yeah. Takumi is a marvelous wrestler. The Marvelous brand. So GHC Women's Champion is kind of just wherever. So it can go on to just about any brand, since Noah is primarily a men's wrestling organization. And then last thing for Marigold, they did announce at the end of Grand Destiny that they would be doing 4 pay-per-view events this year.
Yeah.
So there was a point why I brought that Wrestle Universe thing up, because if it's just one event, it's not crazy. Next year they're doing 4. And so they will have 4. She's a marvelous wrestler, but also she really is. She's incredible. If you haven't watched her, she's really, really good. Very deserving of the title.
Yeah.
So I have no qualms with her keeping it either. But they're doing 4 events. They've got 2 in January. January 3rd, First Dream at Oda Ward. And the 24th, Icon Forever, Mayu Iwatani's 15th anniversary show.
Day before Wrestle Kingdom, January.
Yep. 3rd. It's at Korakuen Hall as well.
Oh, very good.
And then May 23rd, Shine Forever at Oda Ward. And August 9th, Summer Destiny at Oda Ward. Doing all of them at Oda Ward. And then Grand Destiny at Ryogoku. There, I guess it's 5. 4? I guess one of them is not a pay-per-view.
Just a special event, probably.
Yeah, it might be just a special event. The Icon Forever might just be a special event because it's Mayu Iwatani's 15th anniversary. So that just might be where they do the GHC Women's Championship match. But that's about it for Marigold. Be on the lookout for.
It was interesting. Suri was on that show, and she's a Stardom wrestler. So
yes.
Also, it's just so funny. Like, and Suri just wrestled in Ring of Honor. It's just so funny. Like the Japanese promotions, they don't really care about the competing rivals.
No,
other companies, but the state companies really.
I think that's honestly best.
I agree.
I think it's the best way because,
Michael Coles calls all those the sumo halls. I mean. The Korakuen Hall is one of the most famous arenas in Japan. Like, is one of the
Tokyo Dome Sumo Hall.
Yeah, is that what he's gonna say? Like, Iyo Sky was wrestling in a sumo hall. Like, is that really what Michael Cole's gonna say on Raw or SmackDown?
And American fans are not gonna understand how
important Korakuen Hall
big and important sumo halls are in Japan. As sumo is the national sport of
and they
Japan.
also don't look. Like, if you watch, they just look like a regular arena.
Yeah.
Like, Suri's a freelancer. That also makes sense. She bounces around. She's very good. I like her a lot. But I saw that she was on the card. So I was like, oh, that's interesting that she had a match. We can I want to keep the women's thing going. We had a big announcement for the Tokyo Dome, which was a title for title match where we have Shuri. Her first defense of she just won the IWGP Women's Championship from Suri. And she's going to fight Saya Kamitani, who is the current New Japan Strong Women's Champion. Title for title in the Tokyo Dome. Very exciting, I think. Very, very exciting. Shuri, I think outside of Mayu, is my second favorite Japanese women's wrestler outside of the companies. Could be more excited that they already have nailed down a women's match this early, so they have plenty of time to really build to this match. But I am very excited about this, Blackhawk.
Yes, I think it's going to be an incredible match. I thought it was for her Stardom title. To be honest with you, so it's both. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's the IWGP.
She's putting
the Strong Women's Championship.
Oh, the Strong. Okay, does she not have the red belt anymore for Stardom?
Oh boy, I watched the press conference and I didn't see a red belt, so I could be wrong.
Okay.
I think
because I thought that's what they were fighting for as well. Yes, she does. Okay.
Thanks, Mox.
Shout out Mox.
Press conferences are so weird for Japan. Sometimes I just blink.
Yeah.
Things. Absolutely.
So if all three are on the line, that's going to be a crazy win for whoever gets it.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm pumped. I think this match is going to be incredible. I hope they give it time. They tend I don't want to say they have a tendency to let the women's matches go short, but as a men's company, you usually want to focus on the men.
It is just New Japan titles. It is
and
I know it is.
Yeah, it's just New Japan.
It goes on their website, the double championship. I see it right. But yeah, I agree. I think it's good. I'm interested in the booking for Shuri because obviously I talked about this a lot. She was supposed to come to the States around All In time for AEW. She was supposed to do Ring of Honor. Then she got hurt in the Casino Gauntlet match. 2 double gold dashes. I hate it. There's a lot of who knows? Maybe the AEW National Championship will be on Tokyo Dome also.
Yeah, that's what is that next weekend?
So let's get into that really quick before we move on to New Japan. So AEW establishes the National Championship on Wednesday. It will be decided at Full Gear. It will be in a Casino Gauntlet match, of course. They already announced last night that that a title defense of that belt will be at Final Battle, the Ring of Honor pay-per-view in early December. They did say the championship will be defended in New Japan and CMLL and Ring of Honor as well. Evil's not. Evil has to defend his championship against Aaron Wolf at the Tokyo Dome. So he is not going to be in the AEW National Championship fight. Do you think they'll have the AEW National Championship on the Tokyo Dome show?
I think it's not plausible. There's potential for it to be there. I don't think so. I think it'll be a little bit too new at that point to really set anything up.
Jesse, they are mad. They are definitely.
They're hated, especially the NWA national title holder. I've seen 20 tweets of his where he's just hated, and I'm like, brother, you were on the Spirit Squad and nobody remembers you. He's like, you were the leader of the Spirit Squad.
I'll be the one to say it. I love pro wrestling. Boy, does no one care or want to watch NWA. I guess gotta be honest at this point.
As a history guy, I want NWA to stick around and do well. But I've watched a handful of NWA events, and they are not doing themselves justice.
I used to watch NWA because I loved Nick Aldis is running NWA a lot, and for the moment Tyrus was winning the world title, I said, this is where I've had enough.
Yeah. I didn't touch it back then. I have seen his defense against EC3, one of the worst matches of all time. I thought about it would be funny to do a review of it for my YouTube channel, and it sucks so bad. And I was like, I don't feel like talking about this.
Is it worth? Yeah, it's not worth it. But yeah, I think New Japan. Guess what? I think every pro wrestling company has too many titles. And AEW introduced this. When AEW introduced it, I said, why? We just consolidated 2 titles into one. Why are we now adding another title? And it's also not a national title if you're defending it in Japan and Mexico. It's
international.
They can't call it that because that just got consolidated.
They just got rid of the international.
I'm the AEW guy saying that it was. Yeah, it's whatever, man. Whatever, I guess.
I think they had a really good plan going with, the Continental title or whatever. Yeah. I think that was a really good idea.
Yes.
And then TK just had
it's like
brain blast moment later and was oh my God, why didn't we do that sooner?
Every month
and just started calling people. It was all right, we're doing this. We're doing it.
He still is, and he will lose to Takeshita. I don't know if they're doing that at Full Gear or not. They have
no
not.
idea.
If not, it'll be at World's End. But it is not the Tokyo Dome. Multiple reporters have already said that is not happening. That's an AEW story, and I don't think Tony's giving up his best story right now to New Japan. No offense to New Japan. It's just it's not a New Japan deserves. Takeshita already again. We can talk. We can let's talk about the New Japan stuff before we move in. We'll end on Noah because that's happening tonight.
Yeah.
They just had the Tanahashi final homecoming show. The big 3 matches was the finals of Super Junior Tag League, which was, Sho and Doki, who are the current IWGP Tag Champions, Junior Heavyweight, winning the Tag League over Robbie X and Taiji Ishimori. And they won the semifinals and the finals with a low blow roll up. And I think the fans have had enough of this, like me. And before I get into Moxley, undefeated. Before I get into this, even the fans of New Japan give no reaction when they do shenanigans. They're so numb to the same finish, to the same shenanigans. It's a joke. Okay? And I also hate when the champions win a tag league or win I don't like when the IWGP champion wins the climax, G1. The whole point is the winner of these tournaments is to get a title shot at a particular time.
I'll take it a little step further. I don't like it when the champions are in the tournament.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll talk about that more, the Noah thing, but if the goal of the tournament is to face the champion, why is the champion in it?
Yeah, because now you have no feud. Now you have no feud leading into
if the champion doesn't win the tournament, then what's the point? He's already lost at some point during the tournament. He's already been beaten by somebody, and that person would have a right to challenge for the title belt, even if they lost the tournament.
And last year the last 2 years have been stupid too, where the winner of the tag league has not gotten a 2-on-2 title shot. They had to be in ladder matches or multi-tags at Wrestle Kingdom the last 2 years. So what's the point of going through this whole tournament, right? We tried to do something with Fujita, and Doki said no. Yeah, I mean, I wish this was a one-on-one. I was excited that they actually gave Robbie X and Taiji the spot. Robbie's had a really good last couple months. He's an exceptionally good performer. His timing with his aerial assaults are phenomenal. Like when he goes to the rope and stands and holds his flip into the senton, it is really clean. We had Yota Tsuji defending his global title against Tanahashi. And then we ended the show, obviously, Takeshita beating Goto. Now, let's get into title stuff because it got announced that Takeshita and Tsuji for the Tokyo Dome title for title. So that is 2 double championship matches already for there's only 3 matches so far confirmed for the Tokyo Dome, but 2 of them are 2 titles on the line. I am shocked because as we're going to get into Kato L. Booker. Now, again, I think I told you, Blackhawk, on this podcast, I wanted Tsuji against Takeshita at the Tokyo Dome, but I also said, would have been nice if maybe Gabe beat him, so this is not a title for title match. Tsuji did promise to bring back the old looking IWGP belt,
I kind of like that.
Which makes me I do obviously think Tsuji is going to be put over in this match. I think Tsuji's definitely beating Takeshita at the Tokyo Dome. I think they want to end the show with their next big superstar ending the show on top. So Tsuji's going to win this, going to have 2 titles. I hope they consolidate it because, God, there's so many titles in New Japan. I mean, you don't need someone with 2 at this point. Doki already has 2. Okada's not winning the IWGP title from Takeshita. I think that title match, Blackhawk, what do you think? Because I think they were going to do Takeshita and Okada before the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah.
But do you think they'll do Takeshita Okada for both? Or do you think Takeshita, that'll just be for Okada's? Is Takeshita going to walk into the Tokyo Dome with 2 titles fighting? Is it going to be a 3? It's going to be interesting what they do here.
So, say that Takeshita wins, beats Okada.
He's the international.
I don't think they put that one on the line in the Tokyo Dome
I would
because
hope
they've
that.
already decided, this is title for IGWP,
Yeah, I know you get.
IWGP.
No, you're good. You're
Ali.
good. You're
I got
good.
it. All right.
I got you, man.
They've already decided it's for those titles.
Yeah,
So I don't think if he wins, I don't think bringing another title in is going to actually mean anything for this match or the outcome.
I agree.
I
I think
think if Takeshita loses, he still walks out as a champion in AEW.
I think this is all to put Tsuji over, which I respect Takeshita
Yeah.
for doing. I just didn't think we need a title match. I think Gabe could have beaten Tsuji, and Tsuji still could have been the guy who wanted the main. Now, I guess they were like, well, if Tsuji loses a feud for the 1B title, how can he then lose the 1B title feud, somehow get elevated to the 1A title match? I get that. They don't book Tsuji against Gabe if that's what they were going to do. We've seen Gabe and Tsuji a lot. We'll get into World Tag League in a second. Tanahashi, big rumors this week. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful reported that they are down to 3 people. It's not Nakamura. He's not expected to be the opponent. He didn't say it's not going to happen. I don't think Takeshi's going to win. I don't. I think the whole storyline is Takeshi's not a New Japan guy to the Japanese wrestling fans. Yeah. And I think you want to end the show with the next ace, right? Tanahashi's retiring. Here's the next ace of the next 10, 15 years for them, at least in their eyes, for the company, and that will be Tsuji. So I just, if Takeshita wins, I think it's going to piss Japanese fans off. I really do. I think it's going to piss off not people in the States. I just think Japanese fans who are going to these shows every week are not going to be happy. But it was revealed that as of November, I just lost it. Of course, I just lost it. Let me pull this up. Here we go. Sorry. I hit a button. As of November 6th, the match. So as of November 6th, which was yesterday.
Yeah.
The match was not officially signed and delivered, is the report. And the report is that the Fightful has been told that the candidates are down to 3 possibilities. A decision will be revealed in the next week or so, and New Japan will be planning on conducting a press conference to announce their plans. Fightful had reported that Nakamura was discussed internally, but was seen as a pipe dream. He's not expected to be the opponent. So, it's not Tsuji. Usually Japanese wrestling, the old guy puts over a young, up-and-coming guy who needs a big win like this. If that's the case, it could be people like you. Tanahashi and Yuta Weiss is wrestling tomorrow, Moxley. So if you want to, I'm going to enjoy that match tomorrow. It better not go 30 minutes.
Yeah. I don't think Tanahashi can go 30 minutes. He's got to save
20.
all that for
lasted
Tokyo Dome.
20 with Tsuji last week. So we'll see. So based on that report, Blackhawk, what are you thinking right now about Tanahashi's final match?
I have a sneaking suspicion it'll be Okada. I'm leaning more towards Okada than anybody. Yeah. I feel like if anybody, Tony can help bridge that gap that may have been burned. Again, we don't really know exactly what happened to lead to the departure, but I think if anybody can bridge that gap, it'd be Tony. I was looking to see what Jay White's condition was.
He's out.
I saw him being named as well.
He tweets up. He's as reports are, he is not close. I don't think that would be a good match anyway for Tanahashi. I love Jay, but he's not known as a rival.
I love Jay White, but I agree. I don't think he would be the best pick.
I don't think it'll be Gabe. They already did the Gabe Tanahashi.
No,
They could do Uemura, but I just don't know if that's the spot they want Uemura to be in at this point. I kind of agree with you. If it's going to be a big name, Giant Bernard, no. If it's a big name, Blackhawk, I think it's going to be Okada.
Yeah.
The question is, does Okada want to work the show? We'll see.
Yeah.
I think if they're doing a big press conference, I would think it would be a big name, not no offense to Yuya, people are like a Shota Umino. It wouldn't hit. I think they would do a press conference anyway. Do you think Tanahashi, is this? I don't think this is main eventing, is it? The Tokyo Dome?
I I doubt it. I would assume that
It could though, right?
it very well could, but I would assume that
Tsuji and Takeshita.
yes, yeah, that's where I was going. What if Sonata was
Oh
his
God,
opponent?
no! Please no! Oh my God, is Moxley paying you to say that?
No, he's not paying me. I'm looking at the New Japan roster right now, just looking at just who I think would be a good
It's an
option.
interesting. What if it's Ren Narita? I mean, that's better than Sonata.
Yeah.
I don't think Tanahashi should end his career by getting shenanigans losing to House of Torture. Like that's just like the last thing we need on the last match ever for Tana. Like at this point, just have a fine 15 to 20-minute wrestling match and call it a career. Like I don't think we need Dick Togo getting involved or Yoshinobu Kanemaru getting it. What if it's Don Fallon? That would be one of the worst retirement matches in Japanese pro wrestling history if that was what happened. I like Don Fallon, but
all right, hear me out.
don't
we go full Unk Fest.
No. Oh,
four-way
no.
match. Taka Michinoku, Tiger Mask, and Yuji Nagata. Loser retires on the spot.
Oh my! But Tanahashi's already retiring.
Tanahashi's already retiring.
If it is a pipe dream, then WWE and New Japan make a deal in the last minute for Nakamura. They just won't.
Yeah.
It will not happen. Like it will be earth-shattering if that happens because I just think New Japan values their relationship so much with WWE, with CMLL so much. With AEW and CMLL so much. New Japan isn't going to risk that for one match. They're just not. And as much as Nakamura, that's probably what Tanahashi. Chase Owens is not a choice. Honestly, he is not a choice.
Chase Owens. I forgot he was still wrestling. To be honest with you,
the first night in New Japan because of those Nakamura Tanahashi matches. I would love to see it again. I just don't think it will happen. Like a pipe dream. I think it's like a 1% chance it happens. Like it would have to be an earth-shattering. Tanahashi would need a lot of people to say yes, not just them and WWE to say yes. They need a lot of other people involved to say yes. So I think the best look, if it's not a New Japan person, would be Okada. And then it would have to be probably young guys. Like it wouldn't be like a David Finlay. It wouldn't be like a Great O'Connor. They've already done these matches.
I would kill for a Jake Lee return for that match, but it wouldn't make any sense.
No, I can't remember.
I would love to just have Jake Lee back, to be honest. But
and Tanahashi is doing World Tag League with ELP, but they've already done that match, so it's not going to be ELP. So maybe World Tag League will set up the final opponent. Let's get into World Tag League really quick before we get to Noah to wrap up the show. World Tag League is stacked this year. A block is Bishamon, which is Goto and Yoshihashi. You have Bone Oleg and Toriano. And how about this unlikely team of Yota Tsuji and Gabe Kidd? Who have stopped wrestling each other this whole year. Moxley, I think it would have been a good option, but they've already done Gabe and Tanahashi this year. I would say
they already had their big blowout match with each other.
They did. I don't think they want to do that again. But yeah, Gabe and Tsuji are a team. So they're continuing the unaffiliated and Boa Club stuff. House of Torture is an A block. It's Evil and Don Fale. I mean, are you serious? I mean, this is just ridiculous. And then we have legends. Satoshi Kojima is in this World Tag League. He's teaming up with Taichi, El Desperado, and Suji Ishikawa are part of this, as well as another Boa Club unaffiliated team here of Drilla Maloney and Shingo Takagi, which I like a lot. Shingo and Drill had a huge feud this year, so I'm happy about that. And then two House of Torture teams. We're going to see a House of Torture versus House of Torture match because Yujiro and Chase Owens are an A block as well. Moving to B block, which I think is also very stacked, Blackhawk. We have the champions, Yuta Weiss and Oscar. We have Zack Sabre and Ryoya. I can never say Oiwa's first name correctly. I combine his names. Lance Archer and Alex Zane, who are a tag team, used to be a tag team for New Japan. They're back. Tanahashi, ELP, Yuya, and Shota Umino. We also have Hiromu, who's just in Junior Tag League. He's doing World Tag League, teaming with David Finlay. I mean, these are the.
He's also doing Noah Grand Prix.
Oh my! This guy is not going to stop wrestling for a month straight. And then Great-O-Khan, Callum Newman, which is always a good team. Sonata and Ren Narita. So yes, Moxley. I always mess it up. Royal, I can never say it. Oiwa? Oiwa. Oiwa is how you say it. Oiwa is how you say it.
Oiwa, okay.
I can never get the first. It's no offense. The guy's a very good wrestler. What are your thoughts when you saw this World Tag League lineup? An unaffiliated Bullet Club. These teams are crazy for those groups.
They just busted out the all-stars for this, and I cannot wait to get this going. I am very interested in this Yota Tsuji and Gabe Kidd team. They have had some very, very good matches against each other. I don't think they have ever worked together.
No.
And so this will be big. I can't wait for that. Too many House of Torture teams.
Yeah, 3. A lot.
3 is
That's
way
6
too
guys.
many. Tomohiro Ishii was supposed to be in here.
Yep.
But was injured. With Taichi, former champions, was replaced by Satoshi Kojima, which I think is an incredible replacement. You couldn't have picked a better replacement. I really don't even have a favorite because I think all the teams are so good.
Well, I'll say this: I'm
like scrolling through the teams, and I'm like, I don't even know who I want to win.
I don't think I don't think Weiss and Oscar are going to win. They could win their block. But I think whoever wins this should get the title match at the Tokyo Dome against Yuta, Weiss, and Oscar. So again, Tsuji and Gabe. As much as I love them, they're probably not going to win this tournament.
No.
Unless they win Tsuji wrestling a billion matches at the Tokyo Dome, which I don't think they will.
I think I'm putting my
what do you got?
My hat in the ring for Shota Umino and Yuya Uemura.
It's a good pick. It's so funny. I really don't know. It's funny. The opening night main event is we're gonna have a lot of Bullet Club on Bullet Club. Like Gato is wrestling. Gato, Hiromu, and Finlay, I think, are wrestling Taiji Shimori and Oscar and Yuto on the first night. That is all Bullet Club people. So I'm gonna be sad as they beat each other up. I think Callum and Great-O-Khan have a good shot because there's just nothing for United Empire at this point. And I think Okan shouldn't be doing singles matches at Wrestle Kingdom. I think he should be in a tag. That's B block, and I would like them to come out of B block. I think they're going to win the whole thing. I'll say Callum and Great-O-Khan.
It's a good pick. I think there's so many solid picks.
Maybe
here.
I mean, here's the truth. Also, what is ZSJ doing?
Yeah,
at this point.
He was another one of those that I think could face Tanahashi at
Wrestle
Kingdom.
They've done that at Wrestle Kingdom like 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
And so, when I looked it up, I did see if they had already previously had a Wrestle Kingdom match. So I was like, maybe they won't go that route. But he is one of the biggest names on the roster.
He is.
Like, he's going to have a spot on the show.
Yep.
Where? Don't know. Probably in some 5-man tag match at the beginning. Probably TMDK versus United Empire.
But that's the problem, right? When you do Tsuji title for title, because now you're getting rid of a semi-main event basically on the show.
Yeah. I think on paper, when you look at that match by itself, it's incredible. And it's something I definitely want to see. But then when you like take a step back and realize, oh, we've got a whole event to plan. Yeah. Maybe having our top 2 titles in the same match is not great.
Again, if they're consolidating the title, I am perfectly okay with the match. If they're not, then Tsuji's gonna have 2 titles and they're both the titles. Like, I don't think that's completely necessary. If Tanahashi's last opponent is Nakamura, they got to use his New Japan song. They probably would. They actually probably would. They would have to pay. That's also a thing. They would have to pay WWE for that song.
Yeah.
And I think the last thing they want is not just needing Nakamura, then paying WWE to do it.
Because they might just give up Nakamura for free, from what I'm hearing about what they're doing to their talent, but then charge them $2.5 million to be able to play his song.
That would not be great. But yeah, so New Japan has that going on. New Japan has a show tomorrow, so if anything big happens, we'll bring it on next week. But again, World Tag League does not start until the 20th. So next week's show, we won't have much New Japan to talk about. We'll talk more about Stardom's Tag League next week. We'll do Stardom next week, I think is the plan, Blackhawk, because we'll have all show to talk about. Death Rebel does not deserve the Tokyo. Well, to be fair, Nakamura has gone back to his CFO's theme. So luckily he's gone back to his CFO's theme. So it would not be the third remix of one song. It would be
Although I didn't hate the last one, the like Dark Samurai one, I didn't hate it.
It's better than the second one for sure.
Yes, yeah.
The second one where it's like Blair and there's like someone rapping over the music. You're like, what are we doing, dude? Like, and I like
tried a little too hard.
It's the same song and everyone was humming it. Dude, if he's a heel, don't you want a song that people aren't gonna hum when the guy is coming out to the ring? We have around like 8 minutes here. Blackhawk, really quickly. Noah Grand Prix. It starts tonight. We're gonna break down. We're gonna break down the results of it so far next week here on the show. But do you have a bold prediction? Who you want to see win? Who is gonna win this Grand Prix?
So there's a lot of really good names in here.
Yeah.
I would love to see Daga as champion again. My all-time pick, if I could just pick anybody, it would be Daki Odashima. I don't know if you saw it, but he met up with Kenta Kobashi this week. Took a chop from him at the gym. Took it pretty well. Kobashi laid it in, so good for him. But he faces the champion Hiromu Takahashi first round tomorrow.
I'm so kidding. Hiromu is doing all these tournaments. He literally just did Junior Tag League. He's going from Junior Tag League, Grand Prix to World Tag League.
Yeah,
guy's wrestling every day.
Yeah, well, this one is pretty spread out compared to the New Japan one. We're going the 8th, the 15th, and the 21st is the semi and main.
Oh yeah, they got time.
So it's pretty spread out. We'll be able to cover 8th and 9th, and then 15th and 16th, 21st and is the finals. So we'll be able to cover it week by week because they're going to be only doing half the tournament. But the first round tonight/tomorrow stuff is going to be very good for this first round. Ninja Mac and Alejandro.
I love Ninja Mac.
Yeah, I love Ninja Mac. I do not think he's going to win, but I do love him.
He got viral.
He went viral
in the junior tournament, Super Juniors this year for New Japan, like Sports Center, top 10 play.
Everybody, I think he was on the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah,
like it was everywhere.
Ninja Mac flipping out of the ring, which never gets old. But I was like, not to be like I'm such a New Japan guy, but like I've seen it a billion times him do that, so I'm always blown away. But like, the fact that it took that, I was shocked. He's done that a billion times now that he does it, and the Twitter exploded. It was viral.
Yeah. I think it was just because like the reaction to it was so funny by who was it against?
I do not remember.
I don't remember, but I do remember the reaction was like them stumbling back and like trying to run away. And it was hilarious because I've seen him do it. He did that with Noah too. Like it's not something I haven't seen before, but I think they sold it on the other end really well. But then we have Suji Kondo and Black Mansoor, formerly known as Cristobal. He's taken on that Black Mansoor character and done really well with it. Very, very goofy character, but very good wrestler as well. Shuji Kondo, I forget, is a junior. That guy's built like an ox. But I forget he's only like 5'3". So he's like, he's huge. But then I'm like, oh, he's like actually not tall. That's the thing. And then another big match, two really, really big matches out of the first night. Junta Miyawaki and Kai Fujimura. I think that one's going to be a big decider in who goes to the finals of this tournament. The other side, it really could be anybody's game. They've got some decent faces over there, but I think on this side of the bracket, that's going to be the deciding match.
Yeah.
Then the next night, 11-9, we've got Daga and Kazuke. I think Daga will take that one. Amasuka and Jun Masakoa. I think Amasuka will take that one. He's been going to DDT and teaming up with one of his former tag partners. I don't know his name. I do apologize for that. I can't think of his name. I can see his face. It's kind of like he dresses kind of like Raven. But I can't think of his name.
I'm trying to think too.
I could see his face. I don't know. We can talk about that a little bit more next week because I'm sure there'll be somewhat involvement there. If he loses, he'll probably be more exclusive to DDT maybe during this tournament. And then we've got Ida versus Hajime Ora. I think Ida will take that one pretty easy. And then Hayata versus Yudo Kikuchi. I think Hayata will take that. So I think the second round we'll be looking at a pretty good tournament. I do believe that Alejandra will take on Himuro Takahashi in the second round, and I believe Himuro will win. Then I think Daga will win against Amasuka. I think Shuji Kondo will beat Black Mansoor. And then I'm going to pick Junta Miyawaki.
Okay.
This one could go either way, and I think whoever wins this one is in the finals. But I'm going to pick Junta, and then I'm going to pick Ida and Hayata on the other bracket. And then after that one, I really don't know. After that one, I'm like, okay, that's their like big four, almost. For they really have like a big five, big six, with Yohei being out right now, and Ozawa is one of those that kind of floats between junior and heavyweight, so he could also be considered in that conversation. But I think this would be fantastic. They spaced it out really well, so it's not on top of each other. It's the first year they're doing it, so I'm sure they're gonna play around with it a little bit and figure some things out. I hope they continue it next year. Even on the outside, hadn't really started yet, but I do hope that they continue doing stuff like this more frequently.
Absolutely. I'm so much tournament wrestling, but I love tournament wrestling because it makes wrestling really feel like a sport.
Yeah.
And that's why I grew up with New Japan, because I just loved all the tournaments. They're like, wow, this is actually like taken seriously as like wins or losses matter. And Noah doing it makes a lot of sense. We will break down the early results of Noah's Grand Prix next week. Yes, Megan Bain, she's already wrestled, I think, a match, right?
Yeah, she and Bozilla.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that later tonight. I can't wait to find that later.
Megan's awesome. She's going back and forth between Japan too, and she's gonna be in Blood and Guts in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
She's a very busy woman. She deserves it. She's an amazing performer. She literally won. She won on Dynamite on Wednesday. Yeah. She went right to Japan and do a match. Good for her.
Yeah.
That's what she did. Bozilla, she's going to be in the United States for a major company very soon. I think it's Tony Khan's favorite women's wrestler outside the company is.
Yes.
Bozilla, so
I can't find a reason why she wouldn't be.
Yeah, you're right. Blood and Guts is on Wednesday. Blood and Guts is on Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Dynamite thing now.
Yeah, so it's because it's crazy because Blood and Guts is 2 weeks before the Pape. A week and a half before the Pape. But yeah, you're right. So that was a crazy show today. We had so much to talk about today.
Yes.
We talked about all 4 companies, which is always rare because every company has those months or weeks where they're not on TV. So it's good that everyone's working, everyone's busy. But again, we're probably not going to – next week, we should have the opponent for Tanahashi. So we'll break down with that match if it hopefully becomes official before our podcast. If not, we won't have much New Japan to talk about. We'll talk about Stardom's Tag League. We'll talk about Noah's Grand Prix and any other pro wrestling news that hits Japanese pro wrestling. So Blackhawk, as we're wrapping things up an hour in, where can everyone find you on social media and what do you do as well in supporting bodyslam.net?
So at Body Slam, obviously do this show and make the clips from our live streams to be posted on social media. If you want to find me anywhere, you can find me at Blackhawk Walker on all social platforms. And if you're watching on my Twitch page, stick around for a second because we will go raid Corey Hayes, who just went live right after this, another Body Slam contributor.
Look at that. Corey Hayes, what is he doing right now? Is he doing a SmackDown?
I think he's playing not Call of Duty, playing college football.
I see that. He says live for SmackDown. Like that. Corey's live.
Yeah. Maybe it might be doing both, to be honest.
Call of Duty and guess what? Multitasking during SmackDown.
Honestly,
Corey,
I used to do that too. When I did live streams for the shows, I would play Stardew Valley or Balatro and watch the show and just talk about it because I was like these shows because at that point I was like really getting bored with WWE and I was like I want to do this because I want to keep making content, but I was like I hate watching this.
Guess what? In a time where SmackDown is at times pretty unwatchable, other than Ilya Dragunov, if Corey's doing both, I'm not going to knock Corey Hayes. He's one of the best reporters in the biz. He's breaking news for everyone on patreon.com/c/bodyslam PWN. We are breaking so much news over there, so please subscribe to our Patreon. It will help fund and make Body Slam as financially successful as it can be. I, for Body Slam, do the highs and lows every single, basically 6 nights a week. I do Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Collision, and SmackDown. So literally in 2 hours, you'll be getting my highs and lows for SmackDown on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Please follow Body Slam across all those platforms. Follow me at Denberg Max on Twitter. I repost all of the fun wrestling. So if you miss a wrestling show, go to my Twitter because I'm liking and reposting most things on shows. I also do post shows. Every single pay-per-view. Bailey, Blackhawk, so hard. So good looking, hard to focus. Hey, wow, my God.
Hey, here, I'll cover my camera. Don't worry.
Yeah, my goodness. Jeez, I should have said the same thing. But I do all the post shows for pay-per-views for AEW and WWE. So Full Gear is 2 weeks away. I'll be here for Full Gear. We'll see if Blackhawk will be available or not. If not, I'll be here. So. If he is, Blackhawk and I will do the post show for Full Gear. Rami and I already set up. We are doing Survivor Series War Games on the 29th. If you want to check back some other post shows, I already did a post show for Saturday night's main event for what else? I did 2 in a row or 3 in a row by myself. What was the AEW pay-per-view before this? I can't remember. I'm going to go on Body Slam's YouTube really quick to make sure I promote the post shows that I did. Because I just want to thank everyone because I was just by myself for 3 of them and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, I did Saturday's main event. I really appreciate all those views, by the way. Really amazing. We had that many people watching. I also did NXT's Halloween Havoc. And I also did Wrestle Dream. So those shows, you can currently rewatch them on. You don't have to pay. It's always on our YouTube. It doesn't go away like Marigold's or Noah's. It stays on YouTube. So please go back. But again, I'll be back in 2 Saturdays for Full Gear, 3 Saturdays for Survivor Series War Games. Blackhawk and I, though, are on here every single Friday from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, breaking down all the things happening in Japanese wrestling. Also, guys, want to thank everyone for commenting. We had a very avid comment section once again for this podcast. It really makes the show a lot more fun. Of course, Blackhawk and I could talk for days about pro wrestling, but it's nice having other people like Moxley, like Bailey, like Jesse joining us, talking about pro wrestling. Thanks, guys, for joining us. So without further ado, guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next Friday on the 14th of November for more Tour of Japan.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh,